to the stream. The stream is back now. We are at round 5.
Round 5.
It's round 5. I think you can introduce this one.
Okay, you want me to introduce this one? So for this matchup, we are going to have Alex Faulkner playing PK Fire against a good friend of mine, Michael Broadbent. You will have seen him, if you watch my channel, you will have seen him in a few of my vlogs before. He is going to be playing Metalfoes. I'm hesitant to call it Metalfoes Magic Spectre or Metalfoes Pendulum, but it is very heavily Metalfoes. You'll see more Metalfoes traps and Metalfoes spells than you normally see.
Yeah.
Maxed out on Metalfoes monsters. Of course, we're going to be seeing the Kirins in this one. But it should prove to be a pretty interesting match.
It should, yeah. So the players are just shuffling up now and about to draw. So we'll shoot right over to the feature match area.
Okay, and we will let it begin.
Yeah, so
you'll notice that token in the bottom right actually has me in the picture.
So there's some bias here towards Michael, right?
No, I will be good. I will be good. So on the part of Alex Faulkner, we're seeing a fairly standard PK Fire deck, main decking anti-spell fragrance, which we do see in his opening hand.
So we have Scum, what is that?
A Phantom Knight of Ragged Gloves.
Ragged Gloves, boots,
little boots.
Terratop, and also an anti-spell fragrance.
And in Broadbent's
hand, he has the Bumbuku, which is
he
good.
He does.
2 Metalfoes, Fusion, and Counter.
He has the Gold Driver, and I believe the Biker. I can't remember the Biker's name. Steelen. He has a Steelen. Okay, so my goodness, Alex is going first. This could be disastrous for Michael.
It certainly could.
I know that he's very effective at playing around certain difficult game state situations. The last game I watched him play, he won without actually pendulum summoning, which is pretty interesting.
Wow, really? That's impressive.
Yep. But this is definitely going to be an uphill struggle with that anti-spell fragrance in play. And what's possibly even going to be a Dante, it's going to be a Beatrice.
It is going to be a Beatrice, and we have Terratop, which is bad, Tintin, which is bad.
Oh, I mean, I guess he wanted to see them go.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're kind of dead, but you need to.
That was
you need
bad,
to
Mills,
you know?
That hurts. I feel bad.
I do feel bad.
But he's got the anti-spell fragrance to make up for it. Ragged Gloves is summoned.
And then Boots
is
And
summoned.
then we
Second
are going to
Dante.
Go straight into the other Dante, yeah. So he's going to wall up as much as possible.
He's going to be able to set himself up also with a Fog Blade.
Yeah.
He's of course going to detach that Ragged Gloves. So detach the Boots, sorry.
So take 2.
Yep.
For the mills. We have a 1.
Oh, that's good.
It's better. Oh, we only went for
the 1. Wow.
That pro play 1, you know?
My man only went for 1? Okay.
So Alex is only going for a single mill. With 2 Dante in defense mode, of course. He has searched out the Fog Blade, and we know what his other backer is. So he discards the Scarm as well, which is probably going to net him a tour guide in the end phase.
Straight into that Beatrice.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
In all of her golden excellence. The anti-spell and the Fog Blade going face down. This is an uphill struggle for Michael.
This is...
and the tour guide added.
This is pretty difficult. So in his hand, he hasn't actually got anything to counter.
The anti-spell.
Michael doesn't. He needs to basically draw that Twin Twister, but it doesn't look like it.
Not at all. It's a very unfortunate situation to find himself in. Bumbuku summon.
Yeah, so he's just going to go for the normal Bumbuku search. Alex isn't going to be able to do anything about that, but he doesn't want to. So
no, he really doesn't mind about that. But Michael is definitely within kill shot range almost immediately. It's a bad place.
Yep.
No, Alex has got to be. Oh, you're right. Alex has got to be feeling pretty good about himself in this game state. But that's why they main deck this triple anti-spell fragrance to give them that inherent advantage. Game 1.
It's just so anti-spell fragrance is just such a good card. It's unbelievable. So M phase is going to see a Beatrice effect and also the Dante detached. So
we're probably going to see a Calcab. Definitely a Calcab.
Calcab, yeah. It's probably going to be the best.
It basically resets the clock on the anti-spell fragrance.
Yeah.
And that can be imperative in keeping it up because there can be certain other cards in the game which are going to stop it. Yeah. So he sent the Calcab, bounced the card, and then added the Calcab back with the Dante. So we're seeing bans in the chat. We're seeing mutes in the chat. Dante has activated 3 cards milled, nothing really important there.
So he's going quite unlucky with the mills.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing those allure more often as well. Those allures more often as well.
So what did he mill?
It was a Libic.
Libic.
Allure and one other card that I can't tell.
Tour guide's coming down.
Of course it is.
Wow.
Danger. Oh
that's
my
it.
goodness.
Yeah.
I think this could be game.
This certainly looks like it could be a one-shot.
I mean, depending on what got added back to Michael's hand, if the counter got added back to his hand, he's straight up lost.
Well, we're just going to have to see.
So we're going to overlay with the Seer.
Very difficult to see what's in his hand. It doesn't look like there are any trap cards though.
Dante is summoned. He has got that. Oh my goodness.
Just going straight into the Beatrice.
Oh, okay. Beatrice is summoned. Activates the. Surely he'll activate the other Dante.
Nice.
Oh no.
Back rows returns.
Yeah, there's the Calcab.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. His mills are awful.
Yeah, but he doesn't need them because his
doesn't
actual
need
hand
them, but
situations
just-
have been
just
plenty
imagine-
good.
just
Why was that
imagine.
Dante in defense?
Which one?
Oh, because wait, he didn't have a Farfa before. I didn't think I saw that. Damn.
Wow.
And Alex takes game 1 with a decisively strong turn 1, followed into by turn 2.
What is it with this and our quick
I know.
1-0s?
Why,
Rubbish, man? I didn't even change any of the life points.
Yep, that was a dice roll kind of
Right,
situation.
so let's focus on the Metalfoes. What do they have to do to come back into this game?
I mean, Michael's side deck is pretty comprehensive for this. Michael is siding 1 Lava Golem, which he put down immediately.
I love that card.
So I'm almost certain that's going in. 2 Vanity's Fiend, 2 Majesty's Fiend, 2 Ally of Justice Quarantine, 2 Ghost Ogre, 3 System Down, and 3 Mask of Restrict. In this situation, we're more than likely going to see possibly all of the Fiends or one set of Fiends go in. Definitely the Majesty's Fiends.
Yeah.
Ally of Justice Quarantine could also be a consideration, but it's going to be so-so against the Breaksword, so we're probably not going to see those. But I think we were going to see the Fiends and maybe even the Lava Golems deal with Beatrice or double Beatrice.
Lava Golems would be amazing. So does Alex actually have anything for the
Alex?
this matchup?
Vanity's Fiend has been the card of this event. Everyone has played Vanity's Fiend throughout, and Alex is no different. Alex is playing 2 Vanity's Fiend, 3 Gamma CL, 3 Maxi, 3 Flying Sea, 2 Effect Veiler, 1 Raigeki, 1 Dark Hole. The only cards which will benefit him in this matchup are the Vanity's Fiends and the Maxis.
Wow. Okay.
I really don't think I would put in any other cards.
You saw on the stream how powerful it was anyway.
Yeah, he's main decking
however, the
anti-spell anyway.
anti-spell was huge.
He's main decking anti-spell and Solemn Strike. Like,
It really did take it away.
there you go, man.
It was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And really impressed with how that was. So I would like to see a resurgence from the Metalfoes here now.
Yeah,
I
it would
imagine
be
they're
really
probably
good
going
to
to go
see.
first just so they don't.
They basically have to, especially
have
if they're
to,
siding in
because-
Fiends. They have to.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, if they can Fiend first turn,
Then
with
he will
any
take
back
it.
row with this combination counter, of
no,
course,
no,
there's
no.
not so much back row that can actually protect it, but you do just.
With the Metalfoe deck, you never really need the back row because you usually, if you have a good enough play, you have the Kirin or you have an established board of
Yeah.
so many monsters that you don't really need to worry at least about getting swept.
Yeah, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
I think the ideal hand would be, a Desires has to be seen straight away.
Definitely,
It has to be seen with a Bambuku as well, which would be really.
I mean,
decent.
I'm hoping we
And then
see
others.
Michael come out of the gates with his with the Summoners Art into the fact that he's playing the Clayfoot Scout Monolith
Yeah,
combo.
Scout Monolith. It'd be really good if
They
we could see
are
that.
no, they're still going. It's okay. I thought they were ready.
No. I've got a hand.
But
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
would
wanting
love to see that.
Yeah, I want to see the Infinity combo come out. It's definitely something very easy for him to do because he's playing those Summoners Arts.
Yeah.
He's playing the Pot of Desires, the Upstart Goblin. He is playing so many ways to draw to the ideal opening hand of Kirin or Infinity. And the Gofus, he's also playing 2 Gofus. We argued with him in the hotel room that he should be playing 3. He's still playing 2. I see he didn't take our advice, and that's because he's garbage. But
Shots fired.
I'm staying next to him, and like we go to every event together, so
That's fine.
he can take it. He can take it. But that's
kind of it, really,
he's playing as
isn't it?
many
Yeah.
ways as he can to open ridiculous. But he lost the dice roll, and basically his deck can come back, but it doesn't play very well through traps, of which Alex had.
Exactly. So, what is the chat saying about the match?
The chat is really talking about like the Metalfoe deck, I guess, and a lot of people have been talking about Tree Toad all day.
Tree
So we've got a
Toad's
comment saying that Vortex Trooper is a good a good card in Metalfoe. I've liked it, but it can be kind of bricky. It's got a really good interaction though. But Raccoon is so much better. The third Gofu, I completely agree. It needs to be in there. They're still piling for the match.
Indeed, yeah.
I'm going back through here. Let me see what we've got.
So this is what's been sided on Alex's side. 3
Yeah.
Gamma Seal, 2 Vanity's Fiend, and 2
Wow.
Maxi.
And what has Mr. Broadbent put in? He's put in the 2 Fiends.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we saw the Lava Golem going because he was saying to me like he wants to play Lava Golem on stream, but at the same time, Michael is a very serious player.
Yeah,
he's a very, very laid-back guy. But when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, he's one of those people who surprises you.
Yeah, he definitely does. But so Dex fault moment. Oh, making a hash of
Oh my goodness. Right. So moving into game 2. Let me check the group chat. It doesn't say anything about us. Mike will start.
So
Michael, draw is opening 5. Okay.
Just waiting on the hands to come in.
Yep, the pictures will be taken. So for Alex Faulkner, we're seeing Maxi, Farfa, Fogblade, Boots, and Cloak.
Wow.
And from Michael, we're seeing Pot of Desires, Summoner's Art, Scout.
Wow.
The Metalfoes Flyer. I don't know the actual name of it.
This could be big.
And then what was the last card? I didn't see. It was like an effect monster. Oh, Vanity's Fiend as well.
Yeah.
Michael has opened. I would honestly say if Michael could open, if you could build a hand, I think he would honestly respond with this hand.
Because we're probably gonna have the just all the players. We have Desire as well. It's amazing. Team. What's that?
The Team Valor.
Team
Valor, my friend. But Michael's open ridiculous. Like I'm not even gonna hold my punches on that.
Does he care about the possible Maxi that's going to follow?
In all honesty, the Maxi, it's cute. Like the Maxi will probably follow after the actual pendulum summon takes place, and at that point, like it's debatable whether or not Michael should hold off for a turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, carry on.
You see the Metalfoes fusion hit the field by blocking the Scout.
The reason why he's done that is because we always argued with him that you do not desires, and he knew this already, you do not desires until you've searched the fusion.
Yeah.
So now that he's played that fusion, I almost certain that the next card out of his hand will be desires. I guarantee you.
Guarantee? Is it? Jaime, you're so good at
There are certain written rules of Metalfoes, and that is a written rule. And literally, he will now look at those 10 cards before he draws, look at them, say, I don't care about anything I banished here. He'll probably shrug it off and say, I don't care about any of this. And then draw 2. Because that's literally why Desires is so good in this deck. You're playing 3 of everything. You don't care. Painful Decision comes down, searching yet more cards, thinning your way to the board you need to win the game.
It's so amazing. It's just like so nice to see Metalfoes. I actually quite like it.
I've posted 6 Metalfoes videos in a row. This is why I'm so hype about Metalfoes.
Hype.
So he sends the jet to add the jet. I don't remember the name of it. Like it's the one Metalfoes I don't know.
It doesn't really matter.
Yep.
We all know.
The jet being the low scale. It is.
Silvered, is it?
It is silvered. Yeah. Sorry.
Silvered.
I just realised the deck profiles are right.
The
deck lists are right in front of us.
Jaime, come on now.
Upstart Goblin played as well. He has searched, I think, 4 cards and drawn 11.
So
No, not 11. Sorry, I'm thinking of the banished top.
So
drawn 3.
Now the Maxi.
Then the Maxi comes down. He might honestly just wall up here.
Well, the Scout's a pretty good wall. Can we go into Infinity? Nope.
Not yet. Well, he's playing. He had it because he searched off the Scout.
Of course, yeah.
But is he going to go into the Infinity? That's the question. I don't know if he will go that far.
I mean,
because his opponent's now broken even. He'll probably just wall up. Because depending on the content of Michael's hand, if he has another scale, he'll just go, that's fine, I'll make Infinity next turn, suck up your monster.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to set a counter here, because counter will probably be the strongest card, because it gives him a... Oh, no, he will go a combo.
Combustion.
Combination.
Oh, combination. I don't know why I say combustion.
That's okay, it's okay. Maybe he'll fusion... No, there's no point in fusioning. Like, it gives him a draw, but, like, his traps aren't helpful. Honestly, if I was Michael, I'd stick. I'd stop here, because you've got a wall.
Yeah.
I don't think the draws would be wise. Tributes to Vanity, the Majesty's Fiend. Oh my goodness.
Strong. We completely forgot about that.
So strong.
Majesties and Vanities.
So he is playing both.
Wow.
So now we need to see if Faulkner is going to draw one of those removal cards which he didn't side in.
Wow.
Bear in mind. He can Gamciel if he has the Gamciel, but he didn't have it in his opening hand. He has to have drawn it off the Maxi.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
It's not there. I don't see it. But there is a spell there.
Imagine if it was Raigeki.
I'm going back to my phone to see the side deck again. because I'm not. I don't think he sided the spells in.
So
He didn't.
It's a Twin Twister. That spell is a
It's useless. Both of Michael's cards give him pluses if they die. One will get him a draw. One will get him a search.
I think that's what Alex knows. He knows what.
Yeah. Alex knows. No, Alex knows both of them.
I know he knows both.
It's fusion. It's fusion as well.
There's no point even touching that.
Yeah, because Alex only sided in triple Gamciel, double Vanity's Fiend, 2 Maxi. These games are being really ignorant.
He can just summon into Beatrice though.
Yeah. He inherent summon into Beatrice. Oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. I didn't realize. My bad.
You're hyping too much, Jamie. But it does mean he needs to waste plays.
You'll have to forgive me for missing things. But yeah, he doesn't get any value out of the cards until he gets into the Beatrice. But when he does get into the Beatrice, that is kind of huge. The Beatrice also gives him the benefit now that if he Michael can't really Cyber Dragon because he's in fear of the Farfa, which of course will banish it away. So really sorry to the chat, but I did miss that.
Yeah, I completely missed it as well. So
Michael draws. There's a Twin Twister down. That's definitely hurtful, but I don't think it's back-breaking. But it's entirely dependent on what Michael has.
Yeah,
he really wants to try and kill that Metalfoe combination with his Metalfoe monster to get a new search and the effect.
Yes.
And a reset. So we'll see what he goes with this. I mean, that's the play I'd make. But
that makes sense. It's the play you'd make. So the
combination comes
down finally.
Was there a TT there, base magic?
So what? Sorry.
He said that TT is going to go in. He doesn't play TT, does it?
No.
No. Okay.
No. None of that.
I was about to say. I was like, whoa.
That would have been pretty ridiculous.
Okay, so
will counter have been a better thing here to select?
How do you mean, to destroy?
As in, if you had searched the counter instead of
no, not really. Like they're both kind of good here. Cool thing is, he now gets to special summon the Metalfoe from his grave using that combination, and he now gets to draw off of the fusion spell if he puts it back in the deck.
He also still does have the Vanity's Emptiness.
Does he?
Vanity's Fiend, sorry, Vanity's Fiend.
He has a V-Fiend in hand, does he?
I'm pretty sure he still has the Fiend. If we go back to the original hand.
He did have a V-Fiend.
Yep.
You are correct, sir.
So if you can get rid of the Beatrice, however...
It's very doable.
It is doable.
Tribute summon into Kirin!
Wow!
I mean, the presence of the Twin Twister is pretty horrific.
Yeah.
He's probably just going to activate the Kirin.
Yeah, he might as well.
Like, straight up. Of course, the Beatrice is going to be chained, sending...
Probably...
Seer. Of course, that Dante's coming straight back.
You get so much profit from that.
Yeah.
It's just insane. So he cleared the way a little bit.
That's why Beatrice is a problem and has to go to 1, because it's so much advantage generation from that card.
So he's now going to attempt to activate his effect Poppet, which is successfully keep a hold of it, because he hasn't Pendulum summoned yet.
No, he has not.
Which is obviously going to be met with a Twin Twister.
Yeah,
however, that's just something
So counter is going to be set. Very strong card in this situation.
Yeah.
He's then, of course, going to be able to search for a Metalfoe monster. And it is absolutely hammering down outside.
Hammering it down. This is ridiculous. Who remembers 2 years ago when we were in the booth? For the
when we were in the conservatory at a children's school in South London. I'm going to see if I'm going to deploy my camera and take footage of it while we commentate.
So the Twin Twister does come down. He discards the Farfar as well.
Yeah, the Farfar. Of course,
going to both of those pensions go. So he's going to banish the Metalfoe fusion.
Yep. I mean, it's not too much of a problem. Like, I think Michael's hand is pretty brickish in this situation. But he is going to...
he does have one card in his hand.
Yeah, like Alex is a seer. Like, bear in mind that is a seer.
True. They're always back. It's not necessarily not over at all.
No, definitely not. Like, I wouldn't count him out by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely a place that I wouldn't want to be in myself. Okay, so Alex draws to 2 cards in hand. The Adamante returns to the field. He's got to see what play he's going to go for.
Genuinely, guys, I haven't seen rain like this in a long time.
It's really heavy out there. Really, really heavy.
We're going to be flooded. Nah, it'll be fine.
We'll manage somehow.
You ever heard of card games on wheels? The card games in water.
Oh my goodness! Enough of that. Enough of that.
Under the sea. No.
Right.
See, it's cabin fever setting in.
See the hype. The chat's realizing like Dante's here, Dante's here, Dante's here.
Yeah.
Like that's how it can go forever.
Yeah.
Like you can just go on and on.
This is why Seer should just die.
Seer's going to 1, man. Like it's going to 1.
I know, but still.
This is the big pig of resurrection. Resurrection pig. It's so horrid.
The boots gets banished. It's going to net him a lovely plus as always.
Fog, the ability to search a Phoenix chain is just like
it's dumb. It's
the single reason this engine is really. Cloak is advanced to search a monster as well. Probably no boots. I was going to say ragged gloves for a second, but he doesn't have another one in hand.
Situation, so.
If he has another one in hand as well, like, could we just address the fact that he's gone from 2 cards in hand to 4? Like,
I know.
Out of nowhere.
It's insane. By the way, a good deck for this weather would be wetlands.
Stop. Like, no wetlands decks. No wetlands decks.
Atlanteans, Dragoons, everything. Anyway, jambreedingmachine.deck.
Right, here we go.
So the Seer is coming down because of the Beatrice, and then the Seer
Far
is
for
going to
banishing
activate.
again.
Yeah.
Making the counter invalid.
He countered his counter.
Because of course the Metalfoes counter isn't going to do anything here because the monster has been removed from the board.
Yeah, and Beatrice is just going to
hope for
banish.
25.
Yeah.
It's going to summon a Skarm in the main phase 2. Skarm of course will destroy itself because Beatrice is not a Burning Abyss monster, and he will get a search more than likely for that tour guide. I'm just going to check, have a look as to what he goes for. Going for the tour guide, of course. And then play will pass across to Michael. Now let's see, can Michael combat this board? Can he come back from this? His Adamante returns to the field, draws a card, and let's see what he's got. It's important to recognize his opponent no longer has an out to the pendulum scale. I believe, if I was looking at his hand correctly, he has double Fogblade.
Wow. Double Fogblade is pretty decent. Especially in this situation. It looks like he has picked up a Bambuku as well.
To weigh into a scale, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I see a lot of pendulum cards in his hand.
So
Kirin.
Bambuku's probably going to be normal summons. I know. So he feels like he's comfortable enough
He needs
with those scales.
maybe he needs to scale. Like I don't know what the other 2 cards in hand are. Maybe that's his only scale. Because at least he has no fear that if he plays those cards in his scales, if his opponent destroys one of them, he can use the counter at least, and he can get somewhere. But he's just gonna. He walls up here. Yeah, he has to.
Wow.
His hand isn't strong enough to make a play.
That's a while since we've seen.
Sure, he's probably going to try and push the Beatrice off the field,
yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure if that's the play he should go for. No, he's going to switch his Adamante to defense. Interestingly enough, Adamante 2,500 points in defense as well. So kind of awkward for Beatrice to deal with.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting. It's a very strange field to see. It definitely is a strange field to see. But it's going to be interesting to see what can happen now. So Beatrice obviously doing her thing.
Beatrice is so ridiculous.
Yeah, card is so good.
Sending the Seer, get the Dante back. Dante gets the Seer and the Seer back as well. And he has Tour Guide in hand, Seer in hand, Dante Beatrice on field. That Dante can just turn into a Beatrice for free as well. He's only used 1 Dante.
It's crazy.
He's just rotating that 1 Dante.
Michael's just building a wall.
Really effective plays coming out of coming out of Alex here.
Yeah, Alex is possibly going to grind through this. That's what he has to do.
He can.
But he needs to make a big play. And he knows what that back row is.
I feel kind of bad for Michael because he's been on fire all day, and now he's just coming to this game and he's just getting ragged.
Well, it's the curse. It's the curse of the feature match.
It's the caster's curse.
Yeah, it's simply just one of those things that
happens. Tour guide.
Previous one we had Yosenju and they just got battered. Round 1 for this. Match 1. Sorry for this. Unfortunately, it wasn't too fair.
Yeah.
Safe to say. But yeah, it just be be interesting to see if he won in game 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So AlintheaYoh comes down. It's going to probably get him one hit with his banish.
Because he's got the boots in hand as well.
So strong.
So he's going to detach the tour guide. Oh no, it will be the graph. It will be the graph. Getting back the cloak. And Social Summoning off of the graph.
I was going to say, why is his deck in the middle? Just realised that's from Desires.
Yeah. It's that huge cover of Desires cards there. Barbar is special summoned. This could be an attempt at game. No, Barbar of course dies. Yeah, banishing 3 BA monsters. Yeah. We can't see the Seer go. The Seer is far too important. Taking 900 off Broadbent. 38. Special summoning boots.
Keeps on going.
And that's the strength of this deck.
It really is.
So you can go Break Sword here, pop the back row if he's afraid of it, or pop a monster and start pushing for damage.
It just makes you think, like, this deck just doesn't die.
Yeah.
It's just so recursible. It's unbelievable. The Break Sword comes down now as well. And the Break Sword's just going to...
You'll just destroy itself.
Yeah, and then you can net your own draws. I know you won't be able to because there's 4 monsters on the field.
Yeah.
I know they're return to 3, I'm stupid. Anyway, never mind, ignore me.
Right. So where are we going to see him go from now?
Well, that extra deck, that banish pile is certainly annoying. Break Swords is, I guess, the fusion? Or what's the,
No, the back row is counter, so he has no need to destroy it.
But so what's he going to go for? What would you do in this situation?
Pick up my cards and go home. It's from whose perspective? Do you mean from Alex's? Like I would remove the I forgot the name of it now. He doesn't even really need to move the Metalfoes because he can kill it with the resultant monster that he brings out off of the Break Sword when the Break Sword kills itself. But it's largely irrelevant. Like, so he's just going to destroy a Break Sword to clear space so he can push for damage.
Yeah, just so he can bring back 2 more and then go to a rank 4. And what rank 4 is he going to go for in this instance, do you think? There's a couple you can technically go for. He's going for the Rebellion.
Yeah.
He's just going to try and grab a wall and patch over everything.
Well, I mean, the Rebellion's 3,750 now.
Which is insane.
Yep. And it's very likely that the Rebellion could be... No, it couldn't connect to a game because it's needed to kill the Adamante. But it's definitely trouble.
Now he's making the second Beatrice. And started the Seer. Seer's going to kick in.
Farfa clearing another card, and
I imagine this will just be... Well,
I mean, Michael doesn't lose because he still has the counter, so he can put another monster in the way of his opponent.
Its attack as well.
Yes, it will do. Attacks with the Beatrice, activates the counter. So he's going to have to just put a monster out in the way. He's going to be on 50 life points.
Yeah.
So all his opponent has to do is find a way to put the Barbar back in the grave. Or was he on 3? Oh no, he was on 3-7. I saw the judge, but I thought the judge had miscounted potentially, but no, I had miscounted. And that's actually going to be game over. It's going to be another 2-0.
Another 2-0. A fairly swift 2-0, unfortunately.
No. We did get the life wrong, I'm afraid.
Sorry about that. Yeah, there's too much going on. But either way, kind of massive. That kind of really big.
Yeah, it just shows the amount of advantage PK Fire can go from. Like, he had one card in hand at the end of Michael's turn, and then just blew up. That was a crazy strong play.
It's just ridiculous. But yeah, so that's basically it. We have one more round left for the rest of the day, and then we're basically going to be going to top 64 tomorrow. So,
top 64, top 16.
Top 16. Sorry, my head.
You'd be putting almost all the players back in.
I had 3 hours of sleep last night.
Trust me. Immediately after this, I think we're just gonna go like bash a Nando's and then just crash out.
I'm not going Nando's.
Bro.
No, I don't like Nando's. No, I just don't like.
You just like half the viewers are about to leave.
For me, I'm sorry, but Nando's for me is just overpriced chicken.
It is overpriced chicken. It's overpriced because it's sick.
Nah, man, right, we're gonna have this debate after.
All right, boys and girls.
Yeah, we will be back in a little bit with round 6, and we'll try and find an interesting match, maybe a bubble match or something like that. I don't know, but we'll go from there. So we'll see you in a little bit.
Stay tuned. See you after the break.